Hello and welcome to the channel everyone, my name is Brandon and today we're checking out quite a few tool deals from Lowe's and a few from Amazon, so let's just jump right into it. Now starting out at Lowe's deal of the day, they're having quite a bit. So the first one here, Craftsman's 4 amp hour battery and a charger, $69, as well as a brushless 3/8 impact wrench, $64. That actually is not a bad deal at all if you are in the Craftsman line, or if you get both as a kit, not a bad deal there. Again, does end at the end of the day. Switching over to another deal of the day, they're having a couple of Toro 60-volt push mowers. Looks like this one comes with a 4 amp hour battery and this one with a 6 amp hour battery. This one being self-propelled, so it is going to be a little bit more, but again, they are having those on sale as well if you were planning on getting a cordless lawnmower from Toro. They're also having a few of Craftsman's tool storage and workbenches on sale as well. Goodyear's 8-gallon air compressor for $125. Pass Loads siding nailer for $550, but you are also getting, it looks like they're throwing in some nails there, so that's nice. You get that for free, so you're saving. And then to end out the deal of the days, I wanted to include in this because they're having some folding tables and some folding chairs. Now, you can never have too many tables and chairs, especially if you're going to be hosting or just helping some friends out that are going to be throwing some get-togethers. Now, normally those tables do go for about $50, so when you can find them on sale, $37, not a bad deal there. Again, all of these that we've seen so far do end at the end of the day, so make sure to hop on that if you saw anything you like. Now, switching over, Lowe's is having Craftsman Days. So they're taking a page out of Home Depot's successful Ryobi days and they're going to try to push Craftsman out. Now we're going to check out a few. They're actually pretty good. So Craftsman's 2-tool combo kit. So this is the RP. Now this is the thing I can't stand about Lowe's, Craftsman, whoever makes these decisions. You're going to get the 2 RP tools, which are good, but then they're going to throw in the smallest 1.5 amp hour batteries, that compact, weak, slow charger. I mean, I guess they throw in a bag, but really these two, that's my pet peeve. At least with Home Depot and Ryobi, they sometimes throw in like an HP battery or just a regular 2 amp hour battery, but they're going to give you the smallest as much as you're paying. You're paying $250 for that. So because of those batteries and charger, in my opinion, not worth it. I'd go find something else. But if you wanted to get in the Craftsman line, then there you go. Now with this, they're also throwing in 2 free tools. So they do make up for it. You can choose. And again, this is going to be their RP line. So you're going to get the top of the line brushless with Craftsman. And again, I don't know who's in charge of Lowe's decision making, but you're going to get a drill driver and impact driver. And out of the 2 free tools, you can get an impact driver and a drill driver. Why even include that? Now this may be the hammer drill. I haven't really paid attention, but that is just another impact driver. Again, I don't know why they would even include that. So please, if you're going to get it, obviously get the multi-tool or circular saw or something different. But either way, I don't even know why they would even include that to begin with, but there you go. Now switching over, Craftsman string trimmer. Now this is going to be their bottom of the line, weakest string trimmer. I mean, even has a little wheel so you can edge, I guess is nice. But yeah, this is going to be their weakest string trimmer with a kit, 2 amp hour battery, and again, a choice of a free tool. Now these are some different options, but they are going to be their brushed tools. So weakest of the line, that multi-tool recip saw would not get absolutely the jigsaw. Had all these, absolutely weak, annoying, no features. So again, stay away from that, in my opinion. But for $99, if you just so happen to get something like that, wanted some really light duty stuff, then there you go. Now also the same thing, their push mower. Now this comes with 2 5 amp hour batteries, 330, and you do get either a choice of a hedger or a leaf blower. So not too many options there, but OPE if you were needing something like that. Same thing, their RP leaf blower and string trimmer, 5 amp hour battery, $219, and then you get a choice of a free tool. So they're throwing in a 4 amp hour battery, a light, fan. This looks like the same 4 amp hour battery, if I'm not mistaken. Again, Lowe's, what are you doing? Anyway, honestly, none of those were that great. I mean, for what, $220, that's still a lot, and you're not getting the best option. So again, if you just so happen to be in the Craftsman line or were planning on investing into that line for whatever reason, then there you go. At least take advantage, get an extra free tool while you're at it. And then of course, they're also having some of their tool chests and storage on sale as well. And then to wrap up the final Craftsman deal, their 6-tool combo kit, $199. And we can see here exactly all that you're you're getting, again, that crap charger, just two 2 amp hour batteries, not even a 4 amp, small circular saw. Again, all these are going to be super weak. I've had all of these tools. This is what I started out with when I first bought my home, started out with a new tool, didn't know what I was doing, got all these thinking they were going to be just fine. I replaced every single one of them because they were absolutely weak, had no power for what I needed or what I started getting into, and super uncomfortable, really annoying to use. So I wouldn't recommend this. Again, I always recommend getting something brushless, maybe buying one tool at a time. Nothing wrong with Craftsman, again, if you get their brushless stuff, if that's really what you want. But I think for what you're getting, $199, you can get a better value. But hey, that's what they're having. You do you. Anyway, moving on, at the final deal at Lowe's, I thought this is pretty interesting and I want to pick one up myself. It's Skil's new misting fan on sale. Now this is their 20 and 12 volt. So they're doing that thing now where they can take both batteries. So if you're in either platform or both, that's pretty convenient. Their new misting fan where you don't need a bucket like Ryobi's popular misting fan. I have two of them, need to carry 2 buckets. This is all together. So you just fill this up right here and there you go. You can take it wherever you need. And for $80, you're getting the battery, charger, and the tool and the fan. Not a bad deal. Now this is their 12 volt battery, but I think you can get a kit for their 20 volt for like $100, $120, something like that. So whichever one you want. But right now, Lowe's is having this one on sale. So I might have to pick this up. I mean, we are in summer. It is hot where I'm at. So you can never have too many of these types of fans if you live in a hot state like me. All right, switching over to Amazon now. Same, sticking with Craftsman. They're having their cordless 2-gallon shop vac for $88. I think I showed this on one of last week's video. I think it was like $91, $92, something like that. So it was like $10 off normally the $100 price. $88, that's actually not a bad deal for that cordless shop vac, again, if you're in the Craftsman line, and sold and shipped through Amazon. So this is going to be a legit tool. Switching over to Bosch, they're having their SDS rotary hammer drill for $145. So not a bad deal for Bosch's SDS hammer drill. And DeWalt orbital sander for $74. Not the variable speed, but one of the best corded sanders in my opinion on the market. For $74, not a bad deal there. All right guys, well, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future tool deals we're going to be going through. If you saw anything you like, drop a like down. I appreciate that. And with that being said, I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Y'all take care.